Since I can remember, nutrition has been dominated by surface level conversations about calories, protein intake, and dieting styles. While those elements still matter, they no longer tell the full story. A deeper layer is now shaping how we understand health, performance, and disease prevention. That layer is the gut. Gut health has evolved from a niche wellness topic into one of the most important pillars of modern nutrition. At the center of this shift is the human microbiome, a complex ecosystem of trillions of microorganisms that influence nearly every system in the body. Rather than acting in isolation, the microbiome functions as a central hub that connects digestion, immunity, metabolism, and even brain function. Understanding this changes how we approach nutrition. It moves the focus away from short-term fixes and toward building a system that supports long-term health from the inside out. So let's dive into this topic and discuss how all this fits together. The traditional view of microbes focused heavily on their role in causing disease. That perspective is now outdated. Modern research shows that the microbiome is not only essential for survival, but also plays an active role in regulating how the body functions. Think of the microbiome as an extension of your biology. It has even been described as part of an adaptive genome, meaning it provides capabilities that your own DNA cannot. This includes helping your body break down food, produce essential compounds, and respond to environmental changes. What makes this system especially powerful is its ability to communicate with other organs. The gut does not operate in isolation. It sends and receives signals from the brain, the immune system, and metabolic pathways. When the microbiome is balanced and functioning well, these systems operate more efficiently. When it becomes disrupted, which is often referred to as dysbiosis, problems begin to appear across multiple areas in health. This is why gut health is no longer viewed as a digestive issue. It is increasingly seen as the foundation for overall well-being. As the importance of the microbiome has become clearer, nutrition strategies have started to shift. The question is no longer just about how much you eat or even what macronutrient split to follow. The focus is now on how your diet influences the ecosystem inside your gut. Three key nutritional components have taken center stage. These are probiotics and fermented foods, prebiotic fiber, and postbiotics. Let's discuss them in order. Probiotics are the live microorganisms that support a healthy gut environment. They are commonly found in fermented foods such as yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi. These foods introduce beneficial bacteria into the digestive system and can help restore balance when it has been disrupted. There is growing interest in using probiotics not only for digestive health, but also for broader outcomes such as cardiovascular health, immune support, and allergy management. But probiotics cannot do its job properly without the next component, which is prebiotics. If probiotics are the seeds, prebiotics are the fertilizer. Prebiotic fibers such as inulin, pectin, and xylin feed the beneficial bacteria already living in your gut. When these fibers are fermented by gut bacteria, they produce short-chain fatty acids. These compounds play a crucial role in maintaining the integrity of the gut lining, regulating inflammation, and supporting metabolic health. This is one of the reasons fiber is gaining renewed attention in nutrition conversations. It is no longer just about digestion. It is about fueling the very system that drives your health outcomes. Speaking of which, let's check out the byproducts from the fermentation of prebiotics, also known as postbiotics. Postbiotics are the bioactive compounds produced by gut bacteria as they break down food. These include short-chain fatty acids and other metabolites that directly influence the body. This emerging area of research is particularly exciting because it shifts the focus towards the outcomes of microbial activity. Instead of only trying to change which bacteria are present, there are increasing interest in enhancing what those bacteria produce. The most compelling reason gut health has become central to nutrition is its far-reaching impact on the body. A significant portion of the immune system is located in the gut. The microbiome helps regulate immune responses, ensuring that the body can defend itself without overreacting. When the gut is out of balance, this regulation can break down, increasing the risk of inflammation and disease. The foods you eat shape your microbiome, and your microbiome influences how your body processes those foods. This interaction plays a major role in metabolic health, including blood sugar regulation, fat storage, and energy balance. This helps explain why two people can follow similar diets and experience very different results. Their internal ecosystems are not the same. Another area of consideration is how the gut microbiome can influence mood and cognition. The connection between the gut and the brain, often referred to as the gut-brain axis, is one of the most fascinating areas of research. The microbiome communicates with the nervous system through chemical signals, influencing mood, stress response, and cognitive function. This means that nutrition is not only about physical health, it also plays a role in how you feel and think on a daily basis. Speaking of which, new research is even exploring the relationship between the gut and joint health. While this field is still developing, early findings suggest that the microbiome may influence inflammation and conditions affecting the joints. The recognition of gut health as a central pillar is not limited to research labs. It is actively reshaping how healthcare professionals are trained. Medical education is beginning to incorporate broader systems thinking, often referred to as health system science. This approach looks at how biological, psychological, and social factors interact to influence health outcomes. The microbiome sits at the intersection of these factors. At the same time, advances in data science and artificial intelligence are making it possible to analyze complex microbiome data. This is pushing the field forward and allowing for more personalized approaches to nutrition and healthcare. Now, that all sounds great, but how does this affect your average Joe going about their business, you may ask? This shift in understanding changes how you should think about nutrition. It is no longer enough to focus only on calories and macros. Those still matter, especially for goals like fat loss and muscle gain, but they are only one piece of the puzzle. The bigger picture involves creating an internal environment that supports your goals. That means consistently consuming foods that nourish your microbiome, managing stress, and building habits that promote balance over time. If you are finding this helpful and want more practical insights like this, take a moment to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you cannot miss any future content. So, what are my final thoughts? Gut health is not a trend that will fade away. It represents a fundamental shift in how we understand the human body and the role of nutrition. The microbiome acts as a central hub that connects multiple systems, influencing everything from digestion to mental clarity. By focusing on the system, you are no longer chasing isolated outcomes. You are building a foundation that supports long-term health, performance, and resilience. Understanding this is one thing. Applying it consistently is where most people struggle. If you want a structured, practical way to implement what you just learned without overcomplicating your life, this is exactly what Better Balance Coaching is designed for. You can start with a 14-day free trial and get immediate access to the Nutrition Shortcut Bundle, which includes 12 science-backed booklets that break down everything you need to know about setting up your nutrition, aligning it with your goals, and actually sticking to it long term. This is not about adding more confusion. It is about simplifying the process so you can get results and maintain them. Check out the link in the description below, and I'll see you in the next one.